All right, Luhrmann, you finally ready to start, for Christ's sakes?
Yeah, man.
So many distractions.
Ah.
How you been, bud?
I guess I'm not ready to start. The foil's still on the paint.
Gotta poke it through, bud. He's the top.
Got it, baby.
What's been going on with you recently?
Oh, not too much. I'm getting back into the summer spirit. Been eating a lot of ice cream lately. Been spending time outdoors.
Favorite flavor?
Favorite flavor? Is that what you said? Or
You heard favorite flavor.
Oh, geez. Favorite? I like them all. I like variety. I like fruity. I like sweet. I like salty. I like chocolate. But the last flavor I got was actually sweet corn.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Specialty flavor? You go to like a Morgenstern's or something?
It's this, you know what? It's such a ripoff. I don't even want to give them a plug, but it was one of these fancy little ice cream spots, and it was one of their specialty flavors.
Yeah, Morgenstern's is like that. It's like, like a $7 a scoop sort of ripoff.
Yeah. This is like gelato, so it's like $6 for 2 scoops or whatever. It's too much, but it's good.
You ever go to Rice to Riches, the rice pudding restaurant?
No, but I am
$8 a scoop of rice pudding.
And that's why I've never been there.
Pretty big bowl, but like they don't have first of all, the bowls are like big bowls, so it's like, can I get a little fucking bowl? How much rice pudding do I want to eat?
Right, it's heavy.
It's heavy, man. Yeah. Exactly. It's like a meal. And second of all, like $8.
Rice to Riches
Plus
is
tax.
so expensive. They should call it Rice to Riches to Rags.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks guys. That was the podcast. We'll talk to you next time.
We did it! Hooray!
All right, Eric got his one.
Well, when you kill it like that,
Yeah.
with a clever bon mot, you walk away. That's what you do.
Yeah. The French have a phrase for that.
Yep.
Such is life. Oh, this is cool.
Oh shit. Yeah, tell me about your favorite products. What kind of things are you using nowadays? What kind of deodorant you use?
No
deodorant.
Nah,
You're kidding.
nah.
You got sensitive armpits or something? You rashy?
Not even. I just notice it doesn't stop the sweat and it doesn't stop the smell.
Yeah.
So
By the end of the day, you lift your arm and smell it. It stinks, no matter what you did. I don't care how much perfuming you did.
but when I do a DO, my BO,
Yeah.
I use Arm & Hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shampoo?
No.
Saying, what kind of shampoo?
Oh, shampoo. I usually use Dr. Bronner's Good Time Healthy Magic Soap or whatever for everything.
Can you use that on your teeth also?
Yeah,
You could.
it's called like a 19-in-1 soap, and they say suitable for brushing.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I've mostly found it suitable for soap.
Yeah. Well, then let's see. No hair gel or nothing like that, I don't imagine.
No.
Use any product?
No.
Okay. What about trimming the beard? What do you do?
Scissors?
Scissors for the beard. Now, what about like for a clean shave? If you're going around, what do you use? Mach 3? Bic?
God, I am not a guy who uses things. I usually just use all scissors. But I have like a wall.
For the wedding or something,
I
you
have
must
like
have
a
to clean up, or you had a
wall
mustache
electric
before. You
shaver.
must.
I always have a mustache. I never really shave that.
Right.
But
Why is that? Why do you stay mustached?
How do I stay, or why do I
Not
stay?
how, Eric. I know how you do it, bud.
Well, I mean, some people get a lot of criticism for having a mustache, but
Talk to me about that.
I actually haven't found.
Who have you criticized for having a mustache?
Oh, like all these little, scrawny guys.
Sure.
Who are using it, to look cool. I want to look like a cop.
Oh, yeah.
But my dad always had a mustache.
Was he a cop?
No, he was an engineer.
Did he admire the police?
No.
More of a Black Lives Matter type of guy?
No, it was more of a
White lives matter.
His life matters.
All life matters?
His life.
Oh, dad's life matters.
Yeah, dad life matters.
Dad
Exactly.
life matters.
That's his MO.
That's right.
But
Did your dad have a dad bod?
He had 2.
You're kidding.
Yeah, 2.
2 dad bods. Backup dad bod.
Yeah. No, my dad's a big guy, but I
My
can't
dad
grow.
was a big guy. Then he lost 100 pounds.
Wow.
Yep.
Who died?
He got cancer.
Yeah.
He lost all this weight because they had to cut his throat off.
He had a daughter die or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
But,
That's right. That's an oldie.
Yeah. I can't grow a beard, and I look like when I first started being able to grow facial hair as a big fat kid. So, like, growing facial hair made me look less like a fat baby. And I've just kept it ever since.
Right.
Also, I don't like. I still cut myself every time I shave. Pretty much. Like it's such an effort, and it's not an effort I need to make.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of efforts I do need to make that I still don't make. But this isn't one of them.
I got buddies. One of them works as a chemical engineer, and the other one is like an industrial mining consultant. So they're always on like like industrial sites essentially, and so they have to shave because
safety. They don't want to burn
in case
off.
there's it's like if you have to put a sealed mask on or something at a moment's notice, there has to be a clean seal.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
so they have to take their hijabs off.
I'm sure my
then,
gas mask bong
yep.
would work a lot better with a clean seal, but what can we do? I can't get a good hot dog red going.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to mix together some orangey, yellowy, maybe a little bit of.
What I need, a little more.
Maybe a little blue in there.
Oh, that's actually a good hot dog.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself.
Well,
You're a good hot dog.
I just added a brighter red to it, so that really brought out the skin, the dog skin. Oh yeah, that's gonna look real nice. So, does anyone get to see the listeners? How are the listeners gonna see this, or do they just get to imagine?
What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is,
because the listeners are gonna want to see this.
that's what I mean. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is put these up as YouTube videos, you know, and just put as the picture part, just put the painting.
Yeah, and the YouTube would work a lot better for these songs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if you did it through Libsyn, nobody would ever complain about it. I mean, who gives a shit?
Can I put in a request?
Of course.
That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
You and your damn hypothetical questions, Luhrmann.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were going to say yes, so then I was kind of put on the spot, and I didn't have one handy. How about LSD by Wendell Austin?
LSD by Wendell Austin?
Yes.
Deal.
It's a very funny song. It's about mushrooms. There we go.
To Betty Lou, and twice to Carol Sue. Those doggone women nearly drove me mad. I got hallucination blues.
Call yourself an artistic guy?
I wish I was more artistic.
Yeah.
My mom's an art teacher.
That's right.
And I was always drawing and painting as a kid. But I never really advanced in my technical ability.
Did your mom have her own artwork around the house?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her sister is a art teacher as well, so we had some of her stuff.
You're kidding.
up.
How'd they both get to be art teachers?
I mean,
2-for-1 deal? They got a Groupon?
yeah. Well, my mom was an art teacher first, and then her younger sister was also very artistic. and
I
yeah,
gotcha.
exactly.
Yeah.
How did two people grow up to be public school art teachers?
Corruption, that's
Yeah,
how.
yeah.
Rick. Corruption on the highest
Just
levels.
it's a natural talent. It's like, this is a great song. Glad came up on shuffle, but just runs in the family.
That's great. My mom had some artistic ability, but my dad not at all. But my mom was the least creative person in the world. Like, it just goes to show you really don't have to be creative in order to have artistic ability.
Yeah, I think of like all these people I know who are like graphic designers, and some of them are great.
Sure.
But like some of them have like no taste or something.
Right.
You look at their portfolio and it's like, man, if I could like do anything with my hands,
Do it better than this. What the hell is this bullshit? Yeah,
exactly,
it's just
you
their
know?
taste is so bad.
It's like I should have just, even if I had just gone to school and taken a couple Photoshop classes,
Right.
I think you'd
Put
get a
together
little
some
more
of that
done.
damn modern art.
But my dad's not very, artistically inclined.
No,
But
just an art
actually,
lover.
my dad's side of the family isn't very artistically inclined. I can't think of anyone who really. I mean, I have a cousin who plays music, but that's about it. An aunt who took piano lessons, but
You have an aunt who took piano lessons?
yeah.
That is pretty peripheral. Didn't even take your own piano lessons, huh?
No.
Your parents never made you take piano lessons?
No, I mean, I took music classes.
In
I
school?
played drums in school. Yeah, so my parents didn't have.
I
And
gotcha.
even then, like, my parents were way more pushy about me doing sports.
Oh, really?
Well, I was a big chubby kid.
They were
so-
trying to work it off you?
Yeah, and then I was always doodling and stuff on my own and like playing drum. So there's like no reason to like push me to do artistic stuff. But I was always a joker anyway. I just doing one-liners and stuff as a kid.
Oh, yeah?
They always encourage that.
Could you point to anything? Like,
Probably
what
to
got
a,
you into...
Probably to a fault.
What got you into, like, short, bursty type of comedy like that? Was there an inspiration?
No, it's just what comes easiest to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, totally same, yeah.
I find it like, way easier to write 100 disjointed one-liners than it is to write like one funny like 5-minute story.
Right.
Like I can't do that.
Would you consider yourself a good storyteller?
No.
Me either.
I also don't consider myself to have too many good stories.
Oh, no?
No. I mean, I grew up, in a quiet, easygoing town.
Right.
Easygoing parents, and I stayed out of trouble, and that's about
Gimp
it.
stayed in the basement, never caused any trouble.
Well, not stay in the basement, but I was
I'm not saying you were the Gimp, Eric. I'm just saying the Gimp kept to himself.
yes, but no, I was a little shy as a kid, I guess. Didn't put myself out there too much to get busted. I had a speech impediment, so I didn't speak out of turn too often.
Were you stuttering or?
No, I sounded like I was from Boston.
That was your speech impediment?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't
weird
pronounce.
accent?
I couldn't pronounce my R's properly. And,
Oh.
like I would be like "pak to ka."
Ah.
It's like it's not how.
That's like a
people
lot of
should
little kid
sound.
speech, isn't that?
Yeah, but that went on a little. That was probably like 4th grade or something for me. I was still doing that. Definitely past.
You're
the
taking
point.
your driver's class.
Definitely
and-
past the point. It was cute.
Yeah, your poor parents. You were just this chubby, stuttering fool.
No, my parents have always encouraged me to. My parents have always had faith in me.
Yeah?
Yeah. My mom.
What would they say? What were some encouraging things they'd say?
Eric's gonna come out smelling like a rose or something like that. I
You're
don't
kidding.
know. Yeah, no, they've always known I'll be fine. Because I have a way of getting myself out of jams.
Yeah. I always just seem to find myself keep getting into trouble. I actually do have some fun stories that have happened in my life, but I'm so mush-mouthed and confused and high half the time I can't, and I also don't remember a lot of things.
Yeah, I remember a lot, but just like
But
nothing
remember-
really crazy happened.
Right.
And then like the crazy stuff that did happen, I don't like talking about. I was just gonna say the black looks like shit, but that's burnt umber.
Classic mistake.
It actually looks like a little.
I have another pack if you need more, if you have any colors.
Well, this was not a classic mistake. I just grabbed cobalt blue instead of black.
You're not even trying anymore.
I think it's the extracurriculars floating around.
Yeah. Well, you gotta try to focus, bud. Make the
I
painting
know.
as good as it could be. Yeah, my parents.
That's
had
the problem.
yeah.
The painting could be really, really great, but it would have to be done by someone else.
Bait and switch there, man. I need you to focus. Just do the best Luhrmann you could do.
You know what? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be, no offense, better than some of these. I won't say who.
I would
Kevin
say
Bates.
no. I like having some of the shitty ones up just so people don't feel intimidated
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
you know. And then of course after everybody's done, I'll take the shitty ones down and throw them
Of course. No, that's great. This is gonna be some real cutting social commentary. So I've got to do it with a steady hand.
away. You know, no plastic corners on my social commentary, Eric. It's all sharp edges.
All right, here we go, baby. All right, that's good.
You believe in the historical Jesus?
Ah, the historical Jesus. That's a great question.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you have to believe in the historical. Yeah, sure, I do. But oh man.
No reason not to.
Yeah.
Because you know, they say the letters of St. Paul, like the earliest one was like 5 years after Jesus' death. You know, the letters of St. Paul are actually younger than the Gospels. So it's like
what do you think about the Shroud of Turin?
As far as shrouds go,
Shrouded,
shroud you still hear
shrouded
about.
in mystery.
I'll give you that, man. You never hear about other shrouds. Nobody wears a shroud anymore.
Yeah, why is that?
I think we replaced it with the napkin.
Really?
Nah, or the tunic or something. Apron. What if shrouds were just aprons? You think that's possible?
Well, I think it might just be like a wrap.
Right.
Like
Do
any
you just wrap it
sort of
around your
wrap.
face?
No, I think it was a whole body. It was a body
Oh, okay.
wrap.
It's just like a.
Because I'm pretty sure the Shroud of Turin has the impression of Jesus' hog on it.
Is that so?
I don't know,
Your
probably not.
cock print.
But I think
Is that-
the full body is.
They
is
knew
in
it was Jesus. Now, what did his face appear in the cock print?
Yes, if you zoom in, you can
If you
see.
zoom in,
you can
first
see
zoom
the
in.
face of Christ.
First zoom in. I see. Yeah, people see the faces of Jesus in various things.
Yeah, but they always see the white face.
Yeah, right.
They just see the popular image.
Right.
Although maybe that's what he looked like. If he truly was the Son of God.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I guess, Muhammad was God's messenger, and he's Middle Eastern. Maybe God is Middle Eastern. You got the Israelites. They were pretty much Middle Eastern tribe, you know? It's all speculation as far as I know.
Oof. Damn it. Black's the worst one to screw up on as far as the ink, as far as the paint goes.
I know, man. I know. Maybe you could wipe her off or something. Gotta plan your blackout very
We'll
carefully.
work around it. I just cut a bad edge with the bristle, you know.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, maybe you think the brushes are getting a little worn? They look all right.
I mean, I couldn't quite tell you what a good one would look like.
Okay.
But they look fine.
Look
I
fine,
mean,
right? Cleaner brushes.
Honestly, I gotta say, I would definitely know what a clean brush looks like because I've been in my mom's art class. I've seen millions of brushes.
Right.
And I've seen filthy ones. These are fine.
They're fine. It's not so much the cleanliness; it's the just.
It's the poor carpenter who blames his tools. And
That's
it's
right.
the poor artist who blames his brush.
Yeah.
But these brushes are pretty bad. That.
The math works, at the very least.
I was never one for math.
Not a good math student? Were you a
No.
good student in high school? Or school
I was
in general?
I was a terrible student, but I was a smart student.
How do you know you were smart and stuff, even irrespective of bad grades?
Because I got good grades in like elementary school,
Right.
and all that. When it's like you didn't have to do any work really. It was
Yeah.
just like you got great. I was in all the special.
The advanced classes
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, all the special education.
I was trying to
classes.
save you. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I wasn't smart. Yeah, no, I knew. It's, you know when you know. It's like, you hear what the other kids say, and
All that dumb shit they're talking
yeah,
about.
like it's so obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it always was for me. And, my parents also always told me I was very smart.
Right.
But, I come from a smart family, so it followed, you know. But I got like F's and all that in high school. F's and D's and C's and B's and A's.
I think I got either an F or a D minus in earth science.
I never got an F for a final average grade.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. But I
The
definitely got
semester, one quarter.
Oh no, I meant for the year.
Oh, yeah.
Like I failed a couple quarters of stuff, but
Right.
I think I always averaged above a C.
Yeah.
And then I did well like junior and senior year when I had to apply for school and
Yeah.
stuff.
Me too.
Sort of.
I did
I did a little better.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, sophomore year I got a 3.8 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Then junior year a little less. My freshman year was terrible though because we moved districts, and so I was like with all new kids, you know.
Huh.
And I didn't know these kids. They seemed mean to me. They made me want to not do good at earth science.
Oh, earth science is such a cinch, though.
That's what I'm saying, Eric. It's
Yeah.
nothing, and it's ninth grade earth science. We're not talking about, college level difficulty. Give me another song to put on.
Okay, put
Or album or whatever.
Doopy. Put on Clock Out by Devo.
Got it. Yeah.
I got my gold, I got my keys, I got my address to my lungs and move my feet.
Ay, ay, ay.
Anything philosophical been on your mind recently? You seem like a generally thoughtful person.
Yeah, but I think a lot, but my thoughts are usually pretty fleeting, you know?
Yeah.
To the home audience, I just referenced a joint. But you know what? I have been watching a lot more. Been watching a lot more Ancient Aliens lately.
I find that guy with the black hair very disconcerting or whatever.
Oh,
That,
like the young guy or
Nutcase,
whatever, that
yeah.
like goofy.
It's got a weird name too.
Yeah, I think he's
Papadopoulos.
Konstopoulos. Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I don't like that stuff, but I like the history behind it. Like I wish there were a harder hitting version of that show.
Yes. I found, I got, it started when the Food Network started to go like all competition and stuff.
Yeah.
And then History Channel went a bit crazy and Discover, and then even like Nat Geo and all of them, they just started putting on this horse shit. And I really lost interest in that sort of television.
Yeah, exactly. Like I really wish there was a solid, you know.
I was more of a like 24 Hours to Hitler sort of History Channel
Yes,
guy.
I would
know?
love to see.
Yeah.
I would love to see 48 hours of him.
I'd say 1,000 years of Hitler would be pretty good.
Yeah. 12 years of Hitler.
12 Years of Hitler. That's what I thought when I saw that movie 12 Years a Slave. You know what I thought? I was like, I could have done 15.
Yeah, I saw that movie alone in theater, and there was this couple on a date there. It was a black guy and a white chick.
Oh,
And I was
yeah?
like, oh,
This was his big pussy move.
She's gonna feel real guilty after this.
That was his...
And I gotta say, she looked real guilty
Did
after
she?
that. I mean, we all did.
I don't know. I thought that movie was only okay. I wasn't like too shooken up by that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember it that well, but it was fine.
Also, that Tarantino slavery movie, Django,
Yeah.
was, I thought, pretty mediocre also.
It was a good theater movie, I thought.
Yeah, at least there's epic scope to things, and it's got like nice cinematography
Yeah.
and shit.
Like, wasn't a bad movie.
No.
But yeah, something I never have to see again.
That was my thought. Same thing with The Hateful Eight. Frankly, I thought that was,
That's something I don't have to see ever.
oh no.
Yeah.
Just people talking in a barn.
I didn't even know it was that.
Oh,
so-
yeah. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but it's just people talking in a, not a barn, in a, like
Sounds,
a cabin.
sounds like you saved anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
Saved them from watching a boring movie. Although I just watched, I watched Intolerance the other day.
What's
D.W.
that?
Griffith, the guy who did Birth of a
Oh, Birth of a
Nation.
Nation.
Yeah. It's one of his lesser.
It's one of his more racist
It's one
movies.
it's one of his lesser xenophobic movies.
Is it? Okay. Even though it's called
Not-
Intolerance?
Well, it's a study of intolerance over time.
Was this his retribution for making the mother of all racist
You know what?
KKK movies?
I don't think he ever felt he had to hang his head about that one. I think he probably died with that still being.
What was also considered the greatest movie of the time
yeah,
or whatever.
I
The
mean,
president said it was his favorite movie.
But Intolerance is like 3.5 hours of a silent film.
Jesus, and you really watched it all?
Yeah, but I had to watch it in 2 days.
Oh, yeah. You gotta, I mean, even if I'm listening to a podcast, for God's sakes, I gotta break it up into
Yeah.
segments, much less. I've noticed my attention span. Like, if I'm ever watching a comedy special or something, I'm like halfway through Bill Burr's right now, for instance. Been trying to play catch up.
I don't even know if I'm gonna bother watching that one.
I would tell you not to so far, because I think it's pretty.
Did you watch the new Sarah Silverman one?
I did, yeah. I thought that was good.
I haven't seen that yet. Last one I watched was Normies.
Saw Norm's yesterday also. I thought that was good.
You saw him live, right?
I did, yes.
Oh,
he did
yeah,
a lot of
we talked about
a
this,
few of the
yeah.
jokes were overlapping. I got to see from the special now which ones he told again.
Okay. Gotta play the hits.
Yeah. He actually started the special with like the punchline or whatever
Yeah,
joke
yeah,
that he
of
told.
the-
It was what was it about? It was
Bill Cosby. The
It was a
worst
Cosby
thing
thing,
him
right?
being
About
a
how
hypocrite.
being a hypocrite was not the worst thing you
Yeah.
could be, right? I think I heard him do that on a on like a Gotham, like a whatever, like the New York Channel Live or whatever. You know how they have that like Axis? That's it. It's
Yes.
they have like a Live at Gotham thing.
Yes.
So he hosted one of those.
Yeah,
and he
I
did
watched
there.
that. I watched that as well. There's a great, I just watched this last night, there's a great episode of him on Larry King Now, or Larry King Live, as Larry King interviewing Larry King.
I was watching the more recent ones from Larry King Now.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. That's funny.
So, Chasen, what's your favorite thing about being a stand-up comedian? The power for me.
For you, it's the power. The power imbalance between you and the audience.
Yeah.
Them hanging on your every word. You doling out your manna from heaven.
Me doing curls.
Oral manna. Yeah, that's right. You just go on stage and lift. You gotta bring your own 50-pound.
There should be more powerlifting in stand-up.
Yeah. Also funny. People should try being funnier.
Yeah, or just quit. There should be
Yeah.
more quitting in stand-up.
quitting in stand-up.
That's the only thing stand-up's
More
missing.
quitting, more suicide. That's what I've been saying since the beginning.
You know, gosh bless them, but
Yeah.
hang up the towel, bud.
Right. Make room for the real pros.
Yeah.
Make
Not
room for
even
the
that.
champ. You're stinking up the place.
Just give some room for give the gremlins some room to breathe.
Who would you say is the worst open micer working today?
Oh my god.
Listen, people, you think you should quit.
Ah, shit. Well, I mean, a lot of the people who I think should really quit, never even learn their name.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
You just have an angry, angry face. Ah, God. But if I had to start, Doug Bryan. I'm just kidding, Doug. Who are we kidding? Doug's not listening to this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Doug, Jason, and Eric Luhrmann talking.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that's Doug's
Oh
dream?
my God. He would have offed himself 10 minutes ago. God. I mean, there's more who should quit than shouldn't. I'll just say that much.
Definitely agree with that. I mean, Jesus Christ, I went to go see Norm live, and his opener was so bad, I couldn't believe that he even existed, much less that he was opening at Caroline's.
How many amateur stand-up comedians do you think are in New York City?
5,000.
5,000?
Yeah.
Easily, I think.
Well, that's
Easy, yeah.
yes. I mean, of course, we're depending on. I'm just talking about people who are going to an open mic once a week or something like that. I
Yeah.
think, that's about
But I
it.
mean, think about how many times you go into a new place and you don't recognize a single person there.
Yeah. It happens less and less. Like, for instance, I never go to the Duplex, and I know it's a bunch of, gay people that don't really do many other open mics.
Okay.
And then you'll go to, like you're saying, some weird room that's all hipsters or all black or whatever. And you're like, who the hell are all these people? Then you go in and bomb. That's always my experience. It's like, oh, I don't know any of these people. I bet this is going to go terribly.
Try to win them over with smiles.
That's right.
Just go up there and smile until they're on your side.
Yeah, that's my first trick. No, I'm trying to think about how I'm going to change my comedic personality here.
Yeah, something's got to give.
That's right. I think I'm going to be the angry guy. What do you think about that? I think
no.
angry, everybody's doing that, right?
Well, there's some people doing the angry guy.
Yeah.
But,
I just feel like, Bill Burr, Louis Black, like you just go up there and start shouting at people and that gets attention.
yeah, a lot of people get turned off by it, though.
Right.
So,
What if I'm not angry, but I scream everything like Chris Rock? Is that a good strategy? Like I scream in a happy way. I'm just shouting about everything. Or Cat Williams or something.
par example.
Like Chris Rock or Cat Williams.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it coming out of your mouth.
Let's see. What would be like a joke? I don't even remember my own fucking jokes.
You gotta remember a happy one. That's the tough part.
Been trying more sexy stuff in bed. A lot more sexy stuff, you know?
It's pretty funny.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Asked this girl if she had a dirty pussy. She said, "Oh, it's not dirty, but it's cluttered." I said, "Oh, that's nice of you to say. Thank you. You didn't have to say that."
I'm into it.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, cool.
I had this character I was working on a little while ago. Very similar. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I don't even. It's called Mr. Friday Night. He goes, hey, wait. Hey, alright, it's me, alright, Mr. Friday Night. You ever have to fart so bad, even your asshole is begging you, please? You ever have to fart so bad, even your asshole is begging you, please?
You do these in
Just
your
a
black
Cat
accent
Williams.
or whatever?
That's just my Cat Williams, I guess.
Right. No, man, you want to do a black accent, you got to go Jamaican. That's the only one white people are allowed to do anymore. Or you could do a British black guy. Because people
Is that
can't tell
like
the
a-
difference. No, it's just British accent. You just know in your head that it's a black guy.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I always like to say. I like to say, I never said what color this man was.
That's on you.
Yeah.
Oh, me a Puerto Rican. That sort of thing. I'm kind of stealing that from 30 Rock, sorry. Sorry, Kristen Shaw. Or Tina
cares,
Fey or
man?
whoever wrote it.
Who cares?
Well, I just hate it. I don't want to be called out for being one of them joke thieves.
Nah, this is an early episode of a new podcast. We'll get away with it. Say anything right now. Like, I love my parents.
What is it that you always wanted to say that you never got a chance to say? Think we should let Puerto Rico be a state? They just voted. They said they want to be a state.
Did they all vote, or did
Apparently, only like 23% of eligible voters voted or something. But
Voted
it was
for
like
that?
there was like 90-something% that they wanted it.
Oh. Huh.
I think they're going through a terrible financial crisis, and now seems like the time.
I don't think we shouldn't let them become a state,
Yeah.
but I say one in, one out.
Oh, you kidding?
Nah, we got a good symmetrical number right now. The flag looks
Oh,
nice.
I totally agree. Oh, I see your point is. Yes, so who do we get rid of?
Oh, God. Where do we begin?
Oh, let's get rid of a central state so they can be like completely surrounded by us. We can beat them up and bully them and stuff.
Ohio, pretty decent size. It's probably the most.
Yeah. Is Ohio our worst state though? Can't we get
No,
rid of
they're
something
definitely
worse
not.
than that?
They're definitely not. But as far as someone we could really bully into submission,
Right.
they'd be a great candidate.
I agree.
'Cause
Completely
there's a
surrounded,
lot of-
square state sort of. We can, kind
Yeah, so I'm not saying they're the worst state, but it'd be most beneficial for us to,
yeah.
hammer them down.
I guess if I had to get rid of a state, it would be Alabama.
That's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of bad states.
Right.
No offense, you guys.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You Bamas, you. I don't know what your damn team names are, but I'm sure it means a lot to you. You Flying Devils or whatever.
Oh, Alabama, they're the Crimson Tide.
Tide, that's right.
They're a
Roll
bunch
Tide.
of, bunch
And
of
so on.
elephants. Song's about the son of Sam. David Berkowitz.
Oh, is it?
Hot Child, Summer in the City. But yes, it is.
Apparently that Ted Bundy was the real, super killer. They're just like dozens of unsolved woman murders in the Pacific Northwest or whatever that he'd never claimed, cop to. But
Well, I feel like once he got caught, he would have claimed cop to all of them,
I think he was trying to use it as bargaining chip to get off and stuff.
Oh, didn't
you
he
know.
get killed in prison?
Either that or executed. I can't remember.
I think he might have gotten killed.
Very handsome, they say. You know that he was getting all these like love letters in jail.
Yeah.
And that he like seduced all these women and stuff. He didn't really seduce them. He just pretended to have a broken arm, so they'd help him with something over to his car, and then he'd just like knock him in the head with a coconut or something. It's fine. He was originally the coconut killer.
Really?
No.
Oh,
that'd
that'd
be
be
pretty
cool.
good though. He's the why do you have a coconut? This is Colorado. And then kablooey. You're a vegetarian, right?
Yes.
How long's that been going?
Maybe 2 years now.
That's good. How you been
with
feeling?
Some on and offs. Special occasions.
Yeah.
But
American Rib Day and.
nah, like Thanksgiving and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's sort of like American Rib Day, but with turkey.
But I feel pretty good. Not that I feel great, but I feel good enough.
Yeah. Feel better when you were eating meat, you think, or no?
No, I definitely was going to the bathroom a whole lot more.
When you were eating meat.
Yeah. Definitely cleaner living.
Yeah. Now I go to the bathroom sometimes.
How many poops a day?
1.
1 to 20.
Just 1. 7 a week. 365 a year.
Very consistent.
You know what happened?
Sorry, guys, I'm painting right now. Again, this is
You have nothing to apologize for.
hard to
Oh, it's all my
double
responsibility to make it interesting. This is just really more of a casual hangout. I don't really ever expect anybody to listen to these.
We do this all the time, guys, just so you know, every Monday.
That's true, Eric. It's my Monday buddy.
I come here between work and the Eastville Comedy Club. Monday, open night. My cavalcade of
Stars.
shit.
Yeah.
What? Stars.
Well, God, no one's got a gun to your head, Lerms. You can quit anytime.
Sometimes it's fine. Oh, I thought you meant I could say anything I want.
No, I'm saying you quit your mic. God.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, gives me something to do.
Yeah. You like to have something on the books, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't kill myself today. It's got the mic coming up on Monday.
And sometimes it's great, and it's a good haven for a lot of comics.
For me, for sure.
Yeah,
I've been
Kevin
coming
Bays.
since,
He's the only place
forever.
I ever see him. Where else would I see Kevin Bays if not for my open mic?
Nowhere, man. It's a shame. I always yell at him.
You
Say, Kevin.
You get your Phil Philly popping.
Oh, sure. He'll come run around, make some noises, run out.
Yeah, exactly. No, you get a good variety there every now and then. So it's not the worst place in the world. Depends on if corporate takes us out.
Many tentacles, corporate. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, that Laughing Buddha seems like they're happy there at Eastville. I don't know. I talked to some of the bartenders. They say they're not really filling up on Wednesdays or anything. So, who knows? Maybe they'll stop. I like just being able to pop in there twice a week, and now I've got to go Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, HP still hosts Tuesday, right?
Yeah, HB's still on Tuesday, so I'll still occasionally go on Tuesday. But I like to spread it out. Oh, so I was asking about being a vegetarian, man.
Oh, yes.
Do you think have you ever killed an animal yourself?
No,
Never threw a lobster in a pot or nothing like that. Fishing.
You know what? I can't. I might have clubbed a fish at some point.
Yeah.
I probably have.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely been on like fishing trips with my dad and stuff.
Sure.
Where I've caught my fair share of fish.
Yeah. Catch and release though, or what?
No, we definitely.
Oh, if you caught them and you
Catch
brought
and-
them on board, I
catch
consider
and
that a
catch.
kill. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No matter how they died.
But I think I still clubbed it probably.
Right.
Regardless.
I've killed a few lobsters. I've been thinking about this recently, though. It's like, you eat a hamburger, you're ethically responsible for its death, right?
Right.
But if you couldn't kill a cow yourself, what right do you have to eat the
Right.
cow?
That was a big reason why I stopped eating meat.
Right.
I'd be looking at the birds on the windowsill eating a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, buddy.
Juxtaposition didn't do it for
Yeah.
you. I don't feel any empathy for birds, frankly, but like I could definitely kill a chicken.
Okay. One time
If I caught it sleeping with my wife.
One time I was driving and had my windshield wipers on. The bird hit my windshield and got caught in the wiper, and it was just like,
Oh, it's just going back and forth.
yeah. And I like tried to like shut the wipers off, and I accidentally flipped it up one too many. It was going faster. I was like, ah! So I like, pulled over. I was like right next to my home, and I pulled over, and I took it out, and I went inside, and I was like, Mom, what do I do with this bird? And she's like, you gotta kill it. And she's like, you want to do it? She did it.
She did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're already driving by this point, Luhrmann.
Well, yeah.
Did your mom kill a bird
Well,
for you?
I mean, I didn't know if we had to kill it, and then she was right there next to me
She
saying we
stepped
had
on it
to
or
kill it. And, she's like, we gotta kill it. I said, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, still to this day, if there's like a bee in your bedroom or something, you'll call your mom and she'll come down and swat it for you.
No, I coexist with the bugs.
Oh, you just let them do their thing.
Yeah, we're the same. We're cut from the same cloth, me and the bugs.
Wow. Well, I think literally all their genetics is somewhere inside of you, or at least we share a great deal of DNA.
Yeah, no, I'll kill something like big. I mean, the worst is like one time I saw this huge cockroach
Like a Kuwaiti or something.
I saw this huge cockroach in my tub, and it's like, I gotta kill this thing.
Yeah.
It took me like 6 minutes to kill it. This cockroach was stronger than me.
Yeah.
I was weaker than a cockroach.
Well, they're unkillable, essentially.
Yeah,
I mean, you
they're
really have to
fucking
mush
armor,
them
man.
down hard and
Yeah.
then flush them down the toilet.
Yeah.
And even then, I think they just reconstitute and then go crawling around the sewers.
Do
somewhere.
they?
Yes.
Really?
No.
I mean, I believe
Don't go down there, though.
I believe it. Very scary, these bugs.
Scariest.
Have you
I
ever
am
have you
bug-phobic anyway.
ever eaten bugs?
Oh.
Ever gotten like a cricket taco
cricket
or
thing
something?
or something? Not a taco, but I think I have had some, dehydrated crickets. or
Scorpion
something.
lollipop.
Yeah, yeah. The worm in a bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
No, it's like just a joke, Lurm. It's just a joke. I don't mean to keep lurming you.
Ah, please. No harm, no learn.
That's what Confucius said. Confucius? I would say he sounds confused, but he was really a smart guy, right?
What is he?
He's like a contemporary of Socrates, basically, but over
No,
in China.
I know who he is, but is he like in Taoism or something? Is he a religious figure, or is he just
well,
a philosopher?
Confucianism is like a sort
More
of
of a philosophy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess, right?
But I think he's very influential in sort of Chinese spiritual thinking.
Okay.
But I can't explain it better than that. I really do not know what the Chinese are up to religiously.
I'm getting up from the microphone. Should I just dump this in your floor?
Yeah. Haha. You're as funny as me. Just in the sink there is fine. You're as funny as me. My highest compliment.
Ooh. I mean, I would imagine you're your own biggest fan.
You're as funny as me, but you're not as thick as me, buddy, so
Hey,
maybe someday.
it may not be thick, but it's short.
That's right. We're gonna suck some of the fat out of it, some of the muscle out of your thighs and inject it into your cock.
Oh, no, it's all fat in my
It's all fat in there.
All right, this is coming along, I guess. Oh, we're actually running out of time, though.
Paint it
At
good.
least as
Don't
far
rush.
as,
I don't care if we don't go to the fucking mic. You gotta finish the thing.
Ah, really?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know about that.
Bossy Jason. We're locked in from the outside, Lerms.
I don't know about
You
that.
learn me?
All right,
Yeah.
well, time to bum rush the painting.
That's what, but I think Lao Tzu was the Tao philosopher.
Oh.
You believe in karma?
Do I believe in karma?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to, but I don't know if I see it in action that much.
Yeah.
I would think
I guess you could say in general,
I would
nicer
think
people
I'd be
have better
much
lives.
better off. Yeah. But
I don't know if that's because they're getting it back from something. I think it's just more pleasant to be a nice person in general.
yes, might not have more,
Yeah.
but do more with what they have, if you will.
There's this comic, Todd Glass,
Yes, of course.
and he had this joke. It was like, I was walking around Home Depot stealing stuff. He's like, I believe in karma, don't you? It's like, so I was walking around Home Depot stealing stuff. And I was like, what did they do to deserve this? The more stuff I stole, the angrier I got. I was like, these pieces of shit. That's sort of how I feel about karma. What about astrology?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You have any sort of mystical type thing you believe in? Like anything like that?
Absolutely. I believe the Earth was terraformed and biologically seeded by aliens.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility.
It is a possibility, but do you have any beat on which aliens did it to us?
No. Probably not the Greys.
So you're saying it's blues or greens?
I hear cannabis was a gift from Sirius B.
You're
Star.
kidding me.
Yeah.
And they just shot it at us.
That's what the mainstream.
Or did they just seed the
That's
universe?
what the mainstream media won't tell you.
Oh, I got no. You don't have any rolling papers, don't you?
No, not on me.
That's a shame.
I do at my hookah shop though.
Sakura Blue.
About halfway done.
Perfect.
It's definitely the more complex half though.
You still having dreams nowadays?
Haven't had a dream in a while.
Yeah, I think the Doge kind of kicks off the dreams like
Yeah.
out of your head, or it really makes it harder for you to remember them.
Yeah, I noticed. I had.
You think we're not getting REM sleep or something, or is it
Nah, I think
we're just not remembering dreams?
there's something else going on in the mind, but I think we're fine.
Yeah. I don't really put any stock in dreams either if we're talking about mystical type things. And that's the least mystical of them all, just that your dreams would have some kind of psychological import or whatever.
I used to have a lot of good dreams though, like cool dreams.
Yeah.
That I would remember vividly.
Oh, I have dreams from childhood that I remember very well, for sure. And I had recurring dreams. Did you ever have a recurring dream?
I don't even know if it was a dream, but when I was a kid.
Oh, jeez, okay.
No, when I was a kid, I watched this. One of those like sensationalist like alien abduction specials where it's like fast breaks and like suspenseful music. I watched it at a sleepover, and then I had trouble sleeping for like the next 2 months or something because I was so petrified of aliens coming through my window.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it was a problem of nightmares. I think it was just me not being able to sleep.
I had flying dreams. Those are
Flying
always
to
my
where?
favorite.
Costa Rica?
Good guess. No, it was always over like a wooded sort of area, sort of like where I lived in the suburbs up there. So I think it was just that, but it was great. I had a real It was like a video game, not a no. It was like life. It was better than a video game. It was like flying. But I remember I had to concentrate very hard, and if I stopped concentrating, I would start falling.
Ooh,
and then I had to I never hit the ground, but I would have to focus in order to keep myself up. Like I didn't have perfect control over it.
Have you ever messed with a Ouija board?
No.
Would you?
No. I think that's least likely of all. The Ouija.
Oh, you think? Wait, least likely how? Least
And then
likely
we're not
thing
going to
you
be
do?
communicating with anything.
Oh.
Even I don't even think you'll communicate with your subconscious that way, much less another dimension or the spirit world or something. What about you? A lot of Ouija work? I don't.
No,
Also, we didn't own one.
I've never used one, but I've heard people who have really freaked out over it. People who won't even tell you why they're freaked out over it.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, oh.
God, touchy. Who are these people, man? They gotta lighten up.
A little bit of white, light that up.
Yes, I didn't even get to ask you. How's your weekend?
It's good.
Yeah.
Saturday, I went to an open mic
Ooh,
hosted by Ryan D,
mutual friend.
former podcast guest.
You know it.
Wow. Incredible. And then Saturday I had a lax game up in Harlem.
East or West Side?
West 218th.
Wouldn't even call that Harlem, buddy. We're
We're
about.
talking
What is that shit up there?
Yonkers South.
Yonkers-esque. Yeah.
No, that was Inwood.
Inwood, that's right.
Yeah.
It's one of those parks over there by the West Side Highway.
Oh, at the Columbia
Oh, I gotcha.
athletic facilities.
That's good. You got to pay to use that shit, or it's just
It's
part of the deal?
well, you pay for the league and then.
I see. They take care of all that. Yeah, I have a basketball, but I'm too shy to ask anybody to play basketball with me.
Paul plays basketball. He would play with you.
Would he?
Yeah.
I gotta get my win back.
I would imagine you guys would be similar styles of play.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yes. Well,
Wait for it to cool down a little bit now. Don't want to be getting out there now. This is more of a fall idea.
Sure.
Every once in a while, I'll go over to Chelsea Piers, hit golf balls. If you go after 9 p.m., they give you extra 50% balls for your money.
How late are they open?
Up until about 11.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Are they usually pretty empty that late?
Yeah, exactly. And it's 3 tiers up, so you can go up to the top there and then just really whack them as far as you can.
That's cool. Maybe
And they
I'll
have
go
the cart driving around picking them up, and you try to aim for the cart, try to hit that guy.
How much are the balls?
It's for 150 balls and 2 clubs, it's $30.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No. So you go with a buddy, you can bring a flask, or your vape pen or something. Really make it a
I'm
day out
liking
of
the
it.
sound of this.
Yep. Yeah, you and I'll go together sometime.
Yeah.
How
Bring
about
the whole
that?
crew.
Hey, bring Paul, why not?
Can you drink beers up there?
It's like an athletic club. It'd be pretty.
Yeah, but what? It's golf.
Yeah, I hear you. Nah, yeah. Usually you get pretty. It's more physically exerting than you think it's gonna be. Even though it's just.
I'll just putt them off.
Yeah, just putt them. Let's work on your short game. They actually have a putting thing in the garage that you can use for free.
A putt thing?
It's not a putt-putt. It's just like a putting green
I'm not interested.
with a few holes in it. You just want to do putt-putt?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go putt-putt. Why are we kidding ourselves?
I don't know if there's a good putt-putt course in New York City.
There's one on 13th Street. It's like a rooftop putt-putt.
Oh. Does it have cool stuff though?
It's one of these it's a bar and it's got video, some games and
so
ping
it's
pong
got
tables
a
and
bad
stuff.
course.
It's an indoor course.
Week course.
It's but it's better than nothing. But I bet it's expensive. I went there for a birthday once.
Nah, I grew up in a summer town, so it's got to be good putt-putt.
Mr. Putt Putt over here won't go to a subpar putt putt.
When
Would you call yourself Mr. Putt Putt?
What's that?
Would you call yourself Mr. Putt Putt?
No, I'm not very good. But I'm actually not bad either.
Dr. Putt
I'm
Putt?
real bad at bowling.
Oh.
That's like
When I was young, I could not lift those damn balls. I'll tell you.
I'll
I felt like
usually
such
use
a weakling.
I'll usually use a lighter one.
I tried to
but
use the
I
little girl
can't.
balls, those little pink girl balls.
Well, it's hard to get your fingers in there.
That's
Your
my
fat
point. Because
fingers.
I couldn't get my fingers in them or I couldn't lift them. 8-pound ball, even that was too heavy. I also, when I was shooting baskets when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, I cannot get this thing to the basket. It's so heavy.
I can't make a basket to save my life.
Now I'm fine.
Oh, I'm still
But
not.
even as like a young teenager, I was like, God, why is this ball so heavy?
Yeah, imagine trying to palm that.
Well, if I had big fingers, big arms. Well, I'm playing this basketball game on PlayStation, you know, and they give you the weights and the heights of all the players. So like Jordan in his prime was 6'6" and he weighed 195.
Wow, lean.
I'm 5'11" and I weigh 195. Don't speak well for me. He's 7 inches tall.
I would have thought he'd be more muscular.
Yeah, I think with basketball, like in order to be able to jump the highest, you want to be
Yeah,
light
that's true.
and to float the longest and stuff.
Well, LeBron's pretty thick.
He is. He's like one of the he's like 250 or something, but he's 6'11" or 6'10".
Really? He's that tall?
He used to play center.
Huh. What time is it?
5:20.
Nice.
You can always come back and finish it if you want.
Yeah, I'll be mostly done.
Yeah. I mean, even if we want to just let it dry and then you came back next week and put your black touches on it. or
Oh,
something.
that's true. I'll be here later anyway. At some point.
If you want to take it off the wall every single time you come over and add a little something, that'd be just fine with me.
Maybe. I could definitely clean it up, which would be great. Phew. Relieved.
Something about a hot day just takes it all out of you, you know?
Whoops. There's that little black one. Alright. Turning the final corner.
God bless.
Don't fuck it up now.
God, I haven't talked in too long. Well, I gotta keep saying stuff. I always forget.
Yeah, you should have brought like icebreaker cards or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could just think of random questions to ask you, of course. Got a favorite type of soda?
Seltzer.
Oh, that's right. You're a big seltzer guy.
Yeah.
You try the Poland Spring Sparkling? It's 79 cents
I
at
gotta
Whole
say,
Foods.
I had a strawberry today that was okay.
Okay.
But the Poland I'm glad you're giving me a platform for this.
Please.
The Poland Springs Black Cherry Seltzer is the single worst drink I've ever purchased.
Wow.
It is terrible.
Wow.
It
Wow.
tastes like
I like a black cherry seltzer, too.
I do too.
Yeah.
It tastes like iron and cough medicine.
We used to get the Stop and Shop generic brand cherry seltzer, and it was good. I mean, there's not really too much to a cherry seltzer, man. You just
Yeah.
don't make it taste like cough syrup.
Maybe I got a bad batch, but
Well, I
no,
hope so.
I didn't because I actually went on Twitter and I searched Poland Springs Black Cherry,
And
there was
it's just nothing.
there
but
was years of stuff of people saying like this shit is crap.
what? Man, they gotta be reading that, man.
I faved all of them. I was like,
17 years
you
later.
know what's up. You know what's up. You know what's
All these
up.
people get their notifications. They're like, yeah.
People-
It's funny because, like, I think, like a tweet. I had 3 Twitter followers, so I would never get likes, you know.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, I wrote some tweet about how, like, Silk Road stole like half of my Bitcoin and their shutdown or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Which at the time was worth $40 or something, and I complained about it, and then I got a bunch of likes from like darknet aficionados who were just mad that they lost their bitcoins in the Silk Road shutdown.
Yeah, that happens every now and then, but you never get any more followers out of it.
No, because all they cared about was that one stupid thing you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't follow any of the people that you liked. I mean, did you?
No.
Like,
But,
honestly.
I mean, I'm a different story.
Now, whatever you say about the black cherry, I think the regular is actually good, and it's real cheap.
Well, right, yeah, the strawberry was good, and I've had the lemon is fine.
Yeah.
And Hal's New York is great.
Yeah, you see that everywhere. You can even get it
You
at
see it
CVS.
less now.
Oh yeah.
I think people caught on. They were giving it away too cheap.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a bait and switch with any of these things. They always come on cheap, and then when people start liking them, edge up the price. No one's doing it for the working man anymore.
So true, so sad.
Well,
Alright. Gotta be out of here in 15 minutes.
all right. Take your time, bud. You're doing fine. Like I said, you could always finish later. Leonardo da Vinci said, "Art is never finished; it is only abandoned."
No, I'll finish this. Tell Leonardo da Vinci I'll finish.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Tell him, be quiet, I'm trying to paint.
I'm a painted here.
Yeah, maybe if he shut up and started painting, he would have finished something.
Sure enough. Yeah, that was his problem.
Leo, you talk too much. Dude, when you said Leonardo...
That was his girlfriend.
When you
Surprise.
said, yeah, when you said Leo, when you said Leonardo,
Yeah.
and then followed it with Da Vinci, I got so bummed you weren't gonna say DiCaprio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, what's this Leo fact?
The only Leo fact I know is that he makes women sign a non-disclosure agreement before they can fuck him.
I guess this thing just came out that he won't date women under 26 or over 26. Sorry.
Really? What did he put out a press
Under
release? Who
26.
the fuck is saying that?
I don't know. Maybe there was a.
There's too many of these old broads bothering him.
Maybe he had just said it.
And I guess presumably over 18.
Well, it depends on the country.
Country to country. Everyone's got their own
He
rules.
loves local customs.
He's a real when in Rome sort of
Yeah.
pig and slop kind of guy. Yeah.
Especially loves the customs in Thailand.
Mexico City. You know the age of consent in Mexico is 12 nationally?
Yikes.
I think most of the individual states of Mexico have a higher age of consent, but not a federal crime or nothing.
Whoa, boy.
Yeah.
People wonder why some want to come here.
Yeah. My idea was always to make Mexico really good, you know? Like, why don't we just make that a great country?
Yeah.
And then, like, everybody would just want to stay there.
Oh, I was going to say we could all move there because it's nice.
Oh, and
and
we can
warm.
move there too. Yeah, it's nicer and stuff. Well, with global warming, man, I bet it's gonna be hot as fuck in Mexico.
I think it's more arid, though. Maybe drier.
Oh,
heat.
I see. I take your point. Yes. But still, you know, at a certain point, hot is hot. I'm very fair-skinned, and my head's getting burned all the time.
You're telling me, buddy.
Oh yeah, but you make Mexico real good, and then everybody from South America and stuff would just want to stop there because everybody's still speaking Spanish and stuff, you know.
Right.
Probably fit in a little better. Or we could like just learn Spanish. That'd be a nice thing also. Why they're not teaching everybody in America Spanish from kindergarten? I don't understand.
Yeah, why they allowed me to take French classes?
Yeah. Should have been illegal. Or you could take it as your third language.
Although
That's fine.
we were close to the Montreal border,
Fair
so
enough. Fair enough.
we actually did hear a decent amount of Quebecois.
Quebecois, yeah, that's all fine. But I always did have this idea that like America and Canada should be the same country, but Quebec could be a different country. And then, did you hear that like Catalonia is trying to be its own country again? They're doing that Catalonia independence thing.
What, like California or?
No, Catalonia in the damn Spain there,
Oh.
where they speak Castile.
Yes.
Barcelona,
Of
all that
course.
shit.
I thought you said Calionia.
It's my goddamn New York accent, Eric. Nobody can understand what I'm saying.
Well, I'm also not very worldly.
Oh, I didn't mean to rub my worldliness in your face, Eric. I'm
just
sorry.
teasing. I'm very worldly.
Yeah. You got that VD. They say you can only get in Botswana, right?
Yeah, the Botswana clap.
The Botswana clap. I think that's a dance you're thinking of.
Well, how do you think you get it? Now we're
They said we'd never work as a team, Eric.
Now
But I think
we're
we had the
cooking.
stuff. I think we could have done it together, buddy.
Yeah. Man, I've had to blow my nose for so long.
They say you can blow your friends and you can blow your nose, but you can't suck your friend's asshole.
Hey.
But I proved him wrong.
The
Eric.
invite's always open.
Yeah.
Alright.
Laughed at
How
my
am
own
I
joke.
gonna-
It's a bad habit, Eric.
How am I gonna finish this?
You laugh at your own jokes? You don't really.
Oh, yeah, no, I do in private.
That's the politest way to do it,
Yeah.
though. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah. Depends on if no one else is, I will.
Just to get
Give
get
the-
things started,
Give
get a
the
little momentum
cue.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you said about your parents supporting you. My parents never really thought I was that funny, I don't think. They just didn't take me seriously enough to be funny. And they didn't take me casually enough to be funny either. I just wasn't hitting that register for them.
Who are your parents' favorite comedians? Who are your parents' favorite open micers?
Oh, it's a good point because my parents were big Chris Keys fans or something. So
Were they?
Yeah. So they thought I was who would be an opposite of me guy? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, my dad liked Howard Stern, and my mom was not a big. My mom likes comedic shows and stuff like that, but she was not really a big stand-up comedy person. You have a favorite type of bread?
Like brand and
Well, let's start with type. let's say you're at a restaurant and they'll have a fancy basket of breads, or you're at a patisserie or a bakery or something, you know?
I mean, it depends on what. I like all bread, like except for I don't like dark breads too much. I'm not like
I
a
hear you,
big
buddy.
rye guy. But
Oh, I would disagree.
you would disagree?
I'd say you are rye.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a homonym.
yes. A homily?
Yeah. Now the catcher in the rye. See, he was in.
Oh, my favorite bread is communion wafers.
Oh, the transubstantiation, the
Actually,
body of Christ.
The one.
Well, that's literally the body of
The one
Christ.
that was at the church I grew up. It depends on the church. In
Okay.
Catholicism, it's literally supposed to be the body of Christ. In Protestantism, I think it represents the body of Christ.
Excuse me. That's right. I was just watching this documentary called The Keepers. It's about this
Oh, yeah, I saw that pop
nun
up.
who gets murdered, and also the guy who murdered her molested all these kids
Yikes.
because he's a priest and all.
Oh.
And anyway, it's very boring. Don't watch it if you're listening to this or if you're Eric. But
I forgot there will be other people maybe listening to this.
oh, anything's possible. But-
Ryan D.
Yeah. D kind of likes podcasts, so he might. He'll definitely listen to his
Especially
own.
locals, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, there's nothing better than he likes than a local podcast. He's a real aficionado. And also, we talked about him plenty on this show, so what's not for him to like?
We're getting there. Getting so close.
I've never seen Eric be so late to a mic in his entire life.
Oh no, I might getting close to painting this. But yeah, this is also pretty late for me. You know, Eastfield's a real battlefield. If I'm not there on time, someone else could try to take my spot.
It's kill or be killed at the open mics.
Exactly.
You're not a fighter, are you?
No, I try not to be.
Yeah. You feel like you get into arguments with people often?
I try not to.
Equanimity.
Yes, I know I get annoyed real easy, and I can get ticked off.
Yeah.
So I try to just let it be.
Or just hold yourself together, not let it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live and let
Do you
live.
feel like you bottle up your anger and then explode on people?
No,
Good.
no, I've gotten pretty good at.
You get it all out on the
controlling
mat, dancing.
it. Yeah, man.
Just when you're on point,
Well, when
twirling
I'm
and
dancing on
twirling.
stage, it's my anger against the world coming out. Like my anger against the absurdity of life, man.
Is that what you're angry about?
Sure, sometimes.
Absurdity of life. Yeah, I think what am I angriest about? I don't tend to get very worked up. I guess all the suffering and misery in the world, you know?
Yeah.
I do, that makes me upset.
It's absurd, man.
Yeah. You know, there's like enough food for everybody, but everybody don't get to eat. And then it's going bad, you know? And they could be eating it.
Throwing it in the trash.
And it's like they can't eat it just because they don't got no money. Man, you gotta let everybody eat and be in a house and stuff, you know? And then we could fucking be rich from there.
Absolutely. Absolutely wrong. More for me.
No, vote for me, man. Oh, man, I'm not gonna get any votes. You said it first.
We are almost done with the painting.
I'm so happy to hear.
Pack that bowl for the road.
What would you say your best quality is?
My sense of humor.
Yeah,
I'm also very kind.
I agree.
Empathetic, I would say.
All things that came to you naturally, or were these things you had to go searching for in life?
Humor came naturally.
Right.
I mean, if empathetic didn't come naturally, my mom instilled it at a pretty early age.
Right.
So who's to say, if that's
I wonder how much you can
learned
instill
or-
empathy.
Oh, then yeah. I mean, I guess definitely more empathetic than my brother and my dad. So.
Yeah. They keep tripping those retarded kids.
Whoa, hot take.
They say, "Have a nice fall."
Yeah, my dad's Mark E. Smith.
The kids don't get it, but they still get a laugh out of it. It's not fall.
All right, here we go.
It's wonderful, man. Look how great it is. That's wonderful.
Pretty good.
Cool, man. Can you sign it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, it's really great. Thanks, man.
Let me get a Sharpie or something on the side of it.
In this cabinet all the way to the right, over the sink there. God, that's so funny, man. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you got it? All right.
We got some good art, man.
It's great, man. Thank you so
Oh.
much.
God, I almost spilled that fucking dump cup on the canvas and my phone.
Don't do that. So what do you want to go do now?
Open mic comedy, hosted by yours truly.
He sings it every week, folks.
Oh man, that would be a good song to sing. What is it?
I'll try to think of a harmony.
6:17.
Eric, thanks so much for being on my podcast, bud.
Thanks so much for allowing me to trash your stuff.
No sweat, bud.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you later.
Yeah, talk to you as soon as this stops recording.